The Detroit Red Wings take on the winless Montreal Canadiens. It's time for the Talking Habs pregame show before every Montreal Canadiens hockey game. Previews, lineups, and the Guess the Score contest. Here's your hosts, Rick and Matt. Hey everybody, that's loud. I fixed that and made it a lot louder. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the pregame show for the Montreal Canadiens taking on the Detroit Red Wings, looking for their first win. Oddly enough, against a team they couldn't beat the last season that they actually had to play them. And yes, we're going to take a look at that. And let's see who's here. We got Daryl Adams is here. Rick, need to win tonight? Absolutely. Thank you, Peter. Peter Charnish. Go Habs, go. And Drake. How's it going, Drake? So we got a big uphill to climb. Habs are 0-5. And taking on the Red Wings tonight. Last time we played the Red Wings, we did not win a game in that season. They went 0-4-0. But I have this on that, which I'm going to talk about that. The number is not as bad as we think overall over the last little while. So we'll take a look at that in a bit. I'm going to have the tail of the tape, which is look at the game, the matchup. I'll have the lineup for Montreal. I don't have Detroit's lineup today. My mistake, and I apologize. Hey there, Petty. How's it going? Massimo, how's it going, man? So, yeah, we're going to take a look at a bunch of things. And don't forget to guess the score contest. If you guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game, you could win $10 directly into your bank account. I, myself, have it 3-2 Montreal with Hoffman getting the first goal. Yeah, I'm back to picking Montreal. I think there's a chance for them here. On that note, Tyler Bertuzzi won't be in the lineup for the Wings tonight. He is not vaccinated and therefore cannot enter Canada. So Tyler Bertuzzi, that's pretty good because I believe Bertuzzi has like 5 goals in the first part of the season in their 4 games. He had 4 goals in 1 game. So, yeah, so that hopefully will work for Montreal. Hey, Habs Guru, how's it going? Roger LaCourse. Massimo says OT win, Montreal, Petrie game winner, 3-2 win. I hope so. I hope it doesn't go to OT, though. I'd rather it not. Hey, Dave, how's it going? All right, so let's just take a look at where we go first. Well, let's just see who's going to be in the lineup tonight. There is, if I could find my mouse, that would always help. And I have no idea where it went. There it is. That's what happens when you have more than one screen. So Sami Niku will be in the lineup tonight. Dominic Ducharme confirms the defenseman Sami Niku will make the Habs or the Canadiens debut tonight, make his Canadiens debut tonight. Say it right, Rick. So Niku in the lineup. I understand he will be with Brett Kulak. We'll get down to that in a second. So we got Hoffman, Suzuki, Gallagher together still. Drouin, Dvorak, Anderson, Toffoli, Perreault, Cole Caulfield still, and Lehkonen, Evans, and Armia. So nothing's changed in the forward lines from last game. Paquette and Brooks will be the extras. They're in the press box. On defense, you got Sherratt and Petrie tonight. So Sherratt and Petrie, last time I believe it was Kulak and Petrie starting the game. Tonight we got Niku and Kulak listed as the second pairing. And then Romanov and Savard as the third pairing. So there you go. Weidman is the guy sitting in the box or in the press box. And in the nets tonight, it'll be Jake Allen, backed up by Sam Montembeault. I don't think anybody's surprised by the goaltending choices. Like I said, I don't. Oh, I almost hit end broadcast. That would have been really good. I don't have that. Yeah, I forgot to go get the lineup for Detroit, so I don't have that. At this point, does it matter who plays against Montreal? We don't do very well. I hope we'll do better. Hey, Huzu, didn't even know there was a game tonight. That's how low my expectations are. Yeah, I know. Petty has 5-0 Gustav Lindstrom with the goal, and 5-0 obviously Wings because Lindstrom doesn't play for Montreal. Roger says first goal, Caulfield. Final score 4-1 Habs. Massimo says I'd put Andy with Suzuki and Hoffman. Andy can spark Suzuki up to feed Hoffman. Thoughts? I don't see why you want to make any changes to that second line. So I think where you may be right, but I don't think you're going to make any changes to that second line. It's the only line really doing anything consistently. So, oh man, I'm good. How about you, man? How about you? So we're going to go over, two things. Got to get this going. Gerald Marcoux, how's it going? Tonight will be the start of Montreal's winning. I hope so. It's a good shot for that. Okay, so first let's take a look at. I'm saying a lot tonight. Not a good thing to do. Tail of the tape. Montreal's record, as we know, is 0-5-0. Detroit is 2-1-1. Scoring chances for percentage, 46.2% for Montreal, still at 24th. 47.1% for Detroit, that's at 20th. Finally, somebody that has a similar percentage. Goals per game, 0.80. 32nd in the league for Montreal. 3.25 for Detroit, that's 13th. Goals against per game, 3.80 for Montreal, 26th. And look at that, 0.80 goals per game and 3.80 goals against per game. Not going to be a winning record with that, that's for sure. Detroit has 3.00 for 21st in the league. Power play percentage. There's a number to report. Wow, 5.3% for Montreal, 31st. And over there, $14.3 for the Red Wings, according to this. But that's obviously percent. So, I mean, not a great power play, 24th in the league. PK percentage, 55.6% for Montreal. That's 20th. 75. Wait, that doesn't make sense. 75% for the Red Wings, and that's 23rd. Montreal with a way worse one is 20th. Yeah, I don't know what that doesn't make sense. Last year that they played, because they didn't play together or against each other last year, the year before was Montreal was 0-4-0 and Detroit was 4-0-0, and everybody thinks that, yeah, Detroit's got their number, and this is not true. So we're going to go over for the last little while. Do the Wings have Montreal's number? While Montreal lost all 4 games versus the Red Wings in 2019-20, they went 4-0-0 versus the Wings the previous 2 seasons. And are 19-10 versus the Wings. That's without overtime or whatever. It's just wins and losses. 19-10 versus the Wings since 2013-2014. So they definitely have Detroit's number. Not the other way around. It was just one season. Hopefully it won't continue, but I mean, it was just one season. All time, Montreal versus the Red Wings. I don't know that this makes a lot of sense. I think they would have played more, but it says 323, 240, and 96. And I think the 96 are ties. They're not giving overtime wins or losses. And it's a 56.3% winning percentage for Montreal. And so it's not like we're going to look at it and say, well, Montreal's coming into town. And no, it's definite loss for Montreal. It's a one-year thing. It could be an aberration. And, you know, it may be the sign of things to come, but I don't think so. So I wouldn't be worried too much about that. Next up, let's see what we got next. If you're betting on this game, I'll give you the betting lines. Detroit is plus 150 and Montreal minus 175. The over-under is 5.5. I guess for the under, it's giving minus 120. I don't know how that works. And for the over, it's plus 105 on your money. I don't know what if you bet $10. I don't know what it brings back if you win. I don't know. I'm not a gambler. But I thought I'd bring you the lines. If you know what to make of that, well, have at it. Not much time left to make a bet if you're so inclined. Let's see what you guys are saying in there. Hey, Robert Dario, how's it going? The Dreamwalker. So who says these early numbers mean nothing. If the Gallagher goal counted, we'd be like 15th in power play. I'm gonna show you the Gallagher goal. I'm gonna talk about it in a minute. Dreamwalker, I think it's gonna be another loss tonight. Well, I hope you're wrong. The GM gave up good players, but we got good players too. It's not like the only good players went one way. All right, let's see what's next up for me. What did I have here? All right, so on this day in hockey history, in 1966, Bobby Orr scored his first NHL goal for the Bruins in a 3-2 loss to the Canadiens, beating Gump Worsley with a 50-foot slap shot at Boston Garden. And in 1971, Guy Lafleur scored his first ever goal for the Canadiens in a 3-1 win over the Kings in LA. That's on this day in history. Okay, so there's an interesting quote by Dom Ducharme, the coach. And you could read it one way and you could read it another. Let's see. Some of you guys might have only seen the quote. There's somebody who put a bit of an explanation. And I think it makes sense. So the quote is this: anyone can bury us right now. We don't care. Seriously, we don't care. We're going to take care of business and we'll finish where we deserve to finish. So that sounds pretty crappy. But Dan Robertson just thought he should clarify that. And he says he means that the team doesn't care what is being said about them. They believe in each other and said they will work through their issues. And that's what it means. They don't care what people are saying and how they're making fun of them or whatever. They don't care. They're just going to take care of their business and they'll turn it around. So if anybody read that without the explanation and got worried, like that's pretty much, that's arrogant and all that. It's not how he meant it if you read it the wrong way. Context is everything. All right, let's see what else I got. The goal that was taken back. All right, so I made a little piece here for that. I'm going to read it over the parts that need to be read, and hopefully I can read fast enough so that it will go off the screen before it goes away. I gave it a lot of time, but let's see. So this is the goal that was taken back. And again, be the judge. I think it was a good goal.
Look at the positioning of Gallagher. Skates literally on the edge of the crease, right in front of.
Subscribe and ring that notifications bell. And hey, give a thumbs up. Yeah, sorry about that. I forgot. It turns my mic off when I play one of those, so I couldn't read over that. So yeah, I should have done a voiceover. Oh well. So that was the goal. I don't think that should have been called back. That was a good goal. That would have changed. Could have changed the game. That would have put Montreal ahead. First goal of the game, and yeah, it might have made all the difference. So very crappy kind of. Kind of thing to happen. And the explanation by the league was really stupid. And if that's the case, well, I think there should have been a lot more goals taken back. That goal I showed, I didn't leave it up long enough. The Patrick, again, I was going to call Carey Price Patrick. Well, the Carey Price goal against, that was a definite interference. And you saw he was pulled to the side. And that was a goal. So it's like, okay, there's a standard for Montreal and there's a standard for everybody else, it seems. So, and that's not spilt milk or sour milk or whatever you want to call it, or sour grapes. It's not. It seems obvious. So, yeah, you know what the refs can do, if you ask me. Matt's supposed to join us. He was just about to have supper. Late found out he had the night off, or he had the night free. So yeah, that's why he's not here. I'm hoping to watch the game on TV, but it's not coming in very good. We're supposed to get some bad weather tomorrow. It was good all day, but now it's nighttime, so of course it's gonna not be very good for me. I'm gonna have to watch not the way I want. All right, let's get back to you guys. Minus 105 means you bet 105 to win 100. Plus means you bet 100 to win 105. You bet 100. Yeah, okay, I appreciate that. I just don't bet enough to ever remember that. Petty says, big news, Marc Bergevin is feared. Okay, but if you're going to say that, you should spell it right. But he's not fired. I mean, big news everywhere. Yeah, I could see I lost my signal there. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to watch on City TV. Damn it. I'll try to fix it up when I go off air here till the game. Hopefully they surprise the NHL world again like they did in the playoffs. Listen, they're not going to lose every game. The ship's going to right to a certain extent, at some point. So we're not going to lose every game. All right. To be fair with Ducharme, any other team with their two best players injured would expect to lose, but it's Montreal, and we can't say that word because I could get in a lot of trouble. And we're, the R word. The whole team could die in a plane crash, and we'd expect wins. Yep. Hey, Matt Outdoor, how's it going? The Matt, yeah, Matt, the Matt, that's right. Losing is a disease. It's contagious, contracted by one and spread among others, unlike the plague. Imagine you are at sea. Okay. Well, I think they have got plenty of time to turn around. It's just 5 games in. It's not like they've gone 54 years without winning a cup. It's not like they've gone, 12 years without winning a playoff series. These things haven't happened to Montreal, so we're not there yet. If a Zamboni driver can win, so can Montreal. That's the spirit. Let's see what else I got. I hope Matt's going to make it before the end of the pregame show. If not, he'll be here for the game. What do I have? Oh, I have no more of those. Okay, let's see. What else I've got? Really not much left. I did that. The last thing I have written here is Habs are in Seattle on Tuesday, so don't forget. First ever game at not in Seattle. I don't know if they've ever played in Seattle. Seattle was in the league at some point way back, but first ever game in Seattle, modern Seattle, and to take on the Kraken. That's Tuesday night. I believe that's a 10 o'clock start, so it's a late game. I don't like those, but anyway, what are you going to do? So it's a 10 o'clock start, and I believe Thursday's game is in San Jose, and that's also a 10 o'clock start. And then to end the week, we have Saturday and Sunday games, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, both times, and it's Anaheim and LA. So it's their first West Coast swing. And so we'll see the Kraken up close and personal. And hopefully we don't lose to them. That'd be nice. I'd like to see them, start a little winning streak tonight, Tuesday in Seattle. Be nice. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. From the look of it, not much. What am I chilling about there, Petty? Oh yeah, I don't see that. You might have said cap, but I don't see it. It just you got stuff in brackets on here. It doesn't show up, so no problem. Yeah, I was just having fun on you, buddy. Don't worry, I was having fun. That's all. I was not anything more than that. And the cap thing I did not see. But it's not happening. They might fire Bergevin, I guess, but I mean, this for anybody to get fired is still way too early in the season for that. It's not happening. Although you can go back to when Serge Savard and Demers got fired. That was, I believe, 5 games in. So I guess it could happen. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you at this point. I'll be honest with you. I don't I'm going to turn off this damn TV. It's driving me crazy. No, I'm going to try to fix it. That's right. I see I'm talking to myself. You got me talking to myself already. If I can blame it on you, that's good because I talk to myself all the time. So, but I'm going to blame it on you guys. The motivation speech from The Natural. I don't, I saw that movie, but like when it came out, I don't really remember that. The motivation speech from Miracle, that was good. What other one? There was one in football. Was it Friday Night Lights? Al Pacino. That was good. They should be motivated, and it's really up to them. At this point, I don't know what the coaches can do. They're not out on the ice. The Habs, they're playing this bad. It's not the coaching. They're playing this bad. They got to get their shit together. That's just the way it is. That's it. Chicken in the Corn. I do not know that song. So you got to send it to me. I do not know that. Thoughts on the season going forward? My thoughts are they better win a game, or else we're gonna all be killing each other by the end of the season. The way it's going already. So my thoughts going forward. It's gonna get better. It's got to get better. How much better? I don't know. I'm not promising they're gonna be all world, but it's going to be better than this. The thing is, can they get it started quick enough so that they don't dig too big a hole and they can't get back out of it? And that's the key. But if it takes too long, then it's a problem. Dreamwalker, I would tend to agree with you because, I wanted him to match. I was upset at the time. I'm happy we got Dvorak. I think that'll be good. But no, I haven't changed just because KK went to Carolina that now, I don't think he'll be a good hockey player. I said it before that I thought so. I haven't changed on that. But we got a good one at least coming the other way this time, like in the trade. Well, it didn't come the other way. But Dvorak should be, in the short term, probably better. And then listen, if you're going to judge anybody, 5 games in on a new team for KK or for Dvorak, it's not right. It's too early to do that. Thank you, Tom. I don't know that there's no chemistry yet. It might take a little bit of time, right? There's a lot of new players. They've lost a lot of leadership. It could take a little time for that chemistry to totally fall into place. That's why 5 games in, it's way too early to be giving up. Hey, Jack, how's it going? I see. It's good to see, though, that not everyone's given up on the Habs. I guess because it's Detroit in town, too. But hey, Adamy, fear makes chemistry. Well, they should be afraid of losing at this point. So how many people are there? 30. I don't know if you guys all caught that. So let me go over the stuff with the Wings, right? I know everybody thinks that because the last time we played the Wings, that last season that we were able to play them, we lost all 4 games. So I guess everyone just thinks that the Wings have our number and they've had our number and they will have our number. And I don't know that that's the case. I mean, it isn't the case before that season. So I'm going to go over this again because there's more people in the room. Okay, so while Montreal lost all 4 games versus the Red Wings in 2019-2020, they went 4-0. They're not giving overtime wins or overtime loss or whatever and shootout stuff in these numbers, okay? So they went 4-0 versus the Wings the previous 2 seasons and are 19-10 versus Wings since 2013-2014. So, I mean, they've got good numbers up until last season. It's it doesn't mean this is going to continue. So I wouldn't look at it and say, well, the Wings are here, we're going to lose. They're playing crappy tonight. That would be the reason they would lose. I don't think it would be because of the fact they can't beat the Wings, because they have been able to, or up until 2019-20. So, yeah, I'm not going to put any, huge emphasis on it. Now, when I did my titles and all that for tonight, I didn't have this I didn't look that up yet. So, yeah, that's why it's like that. What else? Tyler Bertuzzi will not be playing tonight as he is unvaxxed and he cannot enter Canada. So he's not able to come home. I believe he's Canadian. And yeah, so that's or he might, I don't know. Maybe he's not. Let's see. What else was important? I think that's pretty much it. There's not much else important. Lineups for tonight. Let's take a look one more time at the lineups for people who are late arrivals. If I can, there it is. Here's the lineup for Montreal. I don't have Detroit's lineup, unfortunately. So as you see, the forward lines, nothing's changed since the last game. Absolutely nothing. Let's just hope the performance changes. They were playing a little better. Let's hope that continues and we get a better performance again tonight. On defense, where the changes are, you got Sherratt with Petrie tonight. You got Sami Niku in for his first Montreal Canadiens game, playing with Brett Kulak, and you have Alex Romanov playing with David Savard. I don't know that that's necessarily 1, 2, and 3 as far as the pairings go, but that's how they're listed here. We'll have Jake Allen in net tonight with Montembeault as his backup. And once again, I almost pressed end broadcast. I guess I don't really want to see this happen. I don't know. I don't know what's with me tonight. All right. How else can I entertain you guys? Can I send the link for the song if you want to listen to it after your stream? I can say, yes, send me the link. Send it to, your links won't go, you can't put links in here. Send it to my email. Send it to my email. Weber will probably coach or scout for the Preds Habs. Well, I mean, figure if he's going to coach or scout, that means he retires. I don't think he's going to be able to retire. Like, as far as Montreal, for Montreal, it's okay, but the Preds are not going to want him to retire. I'm sure they'll make some sort of a deal, either for Montreal to keep him on the LTIR, or they'll make a deal and Montreal trades him back to Nashville and they'll keep him on the LTIR. I would probably tend to think Montreal will get some kind of a deal out of it where they keep Weber yearly on the LTIR and Nashville ponies up something. Because I don't think Montreal wants to send him to Nashville, even just to sit on the LTIR. I think they have plans for him. As Bergevin has said, they have plans for him. So I think they're going to want to keep him in the organization. And yeah, so I just think the Preds will pony up something to keep him from retiring. One hand washes the other, as they say. So something like that should happen with Weber. And then again, hey, I imagine there's no firm 100% decision that he's going to retire or anything like that until he sees how his rehab is going, how he feels. And I imagine a firm decision will be made at some point near the end of the season on Weber. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't expect him back this year. I don't necessarily expect him back in the playoffs either. And like I said, that I think we'll find out more as the season goes on. Brushy one string, chicken in the corn. If you see some old Jamaican with a one string guitar, that's the guy. All right, I'll try to remember to look for that. He should just take Mark Bergevin's job. Maybe he will do better. He's never been a GM, so Listen, Bergevin, at least he trained a little bit in Chicago as an assistant GM. So it's not like he had no experience coming in here at all. Weber's got none. I mean, that's, he may be trained. Maybe they'll train him on the job, but he's not going to come do that. And I know you're just joking, so. All right, how are we doing here for time? Oh, it'll be another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to take off because I want to see if I can fix this bloody TV. I know. Get cable, Rick. That's all. Just get cable. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. I mean, I think I'm out of stuff to say, and you guys got to ask me some stuff. I guess, last thing to say here. If you guys have any video ideas you want to see me do, I'm kind of looking for some ideas. So send me off your best ideas at my email. In the description, there's my email. Send that off if you have any ideas you'd like to see me do, and I will be, like I said, I'm looking for videos to do. I don't know if I'm in a bit of an idea block. What happened there? Did I go out for? No, still on. Wow. But yeah, so send me some ideas if you want to see your thing. I'll give you credit for it on the screen. And yeah. So Matt shows up just like at the end, I think. I don't know. Just my screen, it went out and then came back. And I don't know, did I do something or did I go off there? I don't know. I'm thrown by that right now. So, yeah. And Matt is in a limbo land. Bergevin has done a very good job. Last month, he was Jesus in the media compared to Gainey before him. He's indeed the Messiah. No, exactly. It's just, from one week to the next, he's either a hero or a zero. So we're going to say hi to Matt just in time to say bye, everybody. Hey, Matt, you're just in time. I'm about to
listen to you.
I got to fix up my TV before the game. How's it going?
How we doing?
Yeah,
not too bad.
Geez, you're
hopefully
you're
we can win a game.
Yeah, it's just in Detroit.
Yeah.
No biggie. There's no biggie. Montreal only had one bad year with Detroit. Last 2019-20. That's it. Other than that, they've been fine with Detroit, so I don't think it's anything to worry about.
I honestly can't tell if you're being sarcastic right now.
No, I just went through the numbers. Okay, so the 2019-20, we lost all 4 games. True. The previous 2 seasons, they lost all 4 games. Okay, you didn't listen to me. 2019-20, we lost all 4 games. Are you plugged in yet or what?
I can still.
And now you went blank. You can hear me?
Keep going. Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
I can hear you.
So we lost those 4, but the 2 seasons previous, we won all 4 games. So there's that. And since 2014, we are 19-10. That's just wins and losses against them. So I don't see a problem. It was one bad season. It doesn't mean that that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah, but with the way we're playing.
Oh, no, okay, I'll give you that. But, I mean, if they lose tonight, I wouldn't go out and say, oh, well, we can't beat Detroit. It's more like we're shit right now. But to say that 1 year out of whatever, how many years, this doesn't mean that, that we can't beat Detroit.
I'm not saying we can't do it. I mean, it also helps that Tyler Pertuzzi couldn't make the trip.
Yeah, he can't make the trip. I said that already.
You know why, right?
Yeah, he's unvaxxed.
Yep.
Can't come home to Canada.
That's that's their top scorers. So I mean, if there's any prime game to rebound and get a win, it's got to be this one.
No, I agree. But I mean, it doesn't. I mean, we're playing like shit. It could be that we're still playing like shit, but it doesn't mean that it's because of Detroit. We can't beat Detroit. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, I wasn't saying that at all. I just because we're playing like absolute shit. I don't trust us to beat any team at the moment.
Yeah, well, okay, no, that's a fair point. But again, something like that, can turn around any game, right? So let's hope this is the game.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully the new pairings will work out. I don't know about Sherrod on the first line, but I know he's used to those kind of minutes, so I
Yeah,
get why he's up there.
Sherrod with Petrie should work out. Should work out. The Petrie
Yeah,
stuff
I mean,
kind of too much.
I like Romanov Savard. I asked for that at the beginning of the year. Finally got it. Hopefully that works out. We'll see what Sammy Niku can do. I mean,
Yep.
I'm glad Weidman's sitting. We'll see how the forward lines will look. Obviously, I looked at the lineup myself. The only line untouched was the Joanne
Niku.
line.
Yeah, but now their lines haven't changed from last game, so there's a little continuity there.
I don't like Perot at center again. I probably would have liked, I don't know, maybe Brooks. So because like I said, I think Perot's more suited on the wing, and he's not. I mean,
I'm curious as to what the reason is, but I mean, yeah, I mean, they must have their reason. We just don't know what it is. I don't know what it is either. It doesn't make sense. I thought Evans would be the. Although Luka last game had a good reason why that Evans is on the fourth line, and I remember it sort of. It's like it's a setup line, right? They set up the Suzuki line with all that. They got a lot of energy and whatever. They bring a lot in that area. It sets up the Suzuki line in a certain way that I just don't remember the explanation, and I'm not good at that kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't know where Luka is to help me out here, but he's not here right now, so that's not helping. But yeah, so there's a reason behind those moves with Caulfield. I think it's quite clear. They're not hiding Caulfield, but I think they're trying to take some pressure off of Caulfield. That's why he's on third line. Stop him from trying to be the guy. And also, when he's on the first line with Suzuki, I mean, you just have to shut Caulfield down right now, and that takes care of that line. And takes care of
I get that. I mean, the thing is, too, he's still wicked young.
Yeah, So they're just taking away that, I think, that if you shut down Caulfield, then you're shutting down their offense because now he's on the third line. I think that's the strategy. We'll see. We'll see if it works. I think it might be good right now, the early blush of the season, to take some of that pressure away from Caulfield to be, the offense. So there you have it.
But what do you? If we can't win tonight. Say we get blown out again, then like what is your thought process kind of go to? Not saying that's gonna happen. I hope it doesn't happen. But say it's another 4-1 or 5-1 game that we lose.
No, they pack up their equipment, they head over to Seattle, and they try again. At this time of the year, I don't know what else you can do. I don't know what it is. I think it's just it's one of those things. They just need a win, and it'll turn. You get back to normal. Sometimes it can be hard to get that thing you need. I think they just need a win, and it'll turn things around to a certain extent, and we won't be losing every game. They'll get back to more normal pace. Like I don't know if they lose tonight. It's only game 6. What else are you gonna do?
No, I know. I just like I said, if they lose and it's competitive, fine. But if they get blown out again, I don't know.
Yeah, does it really matter how they win, how they lose? As long as they win, or as long as they try. That sounds just dumb. That sounds like I'm talking to a kid, Pee-wee. It's not whether you win or lose. It's how you play the game. Remember that. No, listen. It's too early for that to be. It's still too early. I just think it's still too early. It's no time to panic yet. That's all. Like I don't know what to say. I don't have an answer for what's wrong with them. Except that, they're missing a lot. They're missing a lot of pieces. They're missing a lot of leadership. They've got to find a new way. It could take them 10, 15 games to find that new, that new way, that new dynamic of leadership. It could, to gel, to find the chemistry between the lines. I mean, it could take that long, unfortunately. How big of a hole are they in at the end of that? That's all. Hopefully not too big.
I would hope so.
Because that's what's going to keep them. Listen, if they go 10 games without a win, I mean, that's fucking hard to get out of. Even with 72 games left, I mean, you're digging yourself a hole that's almost impossible. So that's really where it is. Do they dig themselves a hole they can't get out of, or do they turn it around before that happens?
Right.
Because at some point they'll turn it around. They're not going 0-82. Right?
I hope not.
Well, they're not. I mean, no team has. No team will. I mean, 0-82. God, can you imagine? Yeah, so that's not going to happen. So it's a matter of when do they turn it around and how much damage have they done to themselves. Have we ever heard of Shane Wright? I hear about it every night. Tank for Shane Wright. Tank for Wright. Tank for Wright. It's not wrong if it's right. What is the record for futility? Sure, it's a lot more than 0-5. Although I don't have an answer to that. I guess I should have looked that up. What's the worst ever start in the NHL? And I don't know. Anybody have an answer to that? If anybody does,
but my phone's charging.
And on that note, though, yeah, I got to run because I got a few things to do before a 7:00 start, and I got to get them done. So I want to thank everybody for being here. I hope to see you at the game, at the Hangouts. Please look for that. That starts at 7, and we will be there. I imagine, Matt, you'll be back for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I called up this thing on my screen, and it's screwing me up. Go away. Go away. Go. Bye. Nope. Doesn't want to go. I don't know what it is, but whenever I'm on, I'm doing a live stream, anything pops up, it stays 10 times longer. So, so now that I'm, I don't know, I'm just a screwy night. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back in less than 20 minutes for the actual game. Hope to see you there. And I think I'm just going to say bye-bye, y'all. Peace out. See you then. Bye, everybody.